I've tried to avoid the area as much as I can.
Westfield Center in San Francisco calling it quits, and a lack of foot traffic is a big part of the problem. Nordstrom is pulling out of 2 downtown locations. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Meeback.
And I'm Julie Hayner. It is the second time in as many days that a major retailer announces it is closing in a popular tourist spot on Market Street. KTVU's Tom Baker joins us now from the Westfield Center with the details of the departures. Tom.
A little bit of a gut punch for the city, but as the city tries to recover from the pandemic and now the slowdown in the economy and the lack of people down here, with all of that going on, these retailers have decided Market Street's just too much to handle. On Tuesday, Seattle-based Nordstrom announced it's closing its San Francisco Westfield Center store near Union Square and its Nordstrom Rack just across Market Street close by. An earlier day, nearby Saks off 5th announced its permanent closure. Their other Bay Area locations, though, will continue, but not here due to the poor Market Street environment.
Issue number one for businesses downtown, I think, is quality of life. And if we want to keep businesses, especially these retail stores in San Francisco, we need to really focus on cleaning up the quality of life issues. That's public safety, that's street conditions.
There's no way to sugarcoat this. When major businesses decide that doing business in the middle of a tourist area is so bad that they can no longer remain, then the city has to do a whole lot more than it's doing right now.
It's very sad and you don't feel safe.
Rachel Lorenz is visiting from Germany.
Someone stealing something from me when I go shopping or being attacked by someone, maybe that. We're not used to this, you know.
I think they're going to lose a lot of tourism because people are afraid to come here. I'm from New York, so I'm okay, but there's a lot of people that are coming from like the Midwest or whatever. And yeah, they're going to be kind of afraid to come and visit.
The mayor and district attorney have said that retail theft is not a victimless crime, and they're committed to more cops on the beat as the city starts to pick up economic steam. Supervisor Matt Dorsey tweeted to demand for more police officers and his disappointment of yet another store closure due to unsafe conditions for customers, retailers, and employees. But one city resident feels it's all about saving money on rent.
I know that they have adequate security, to stop the theft, but I think that's an easy excuse because it's in San Francisco and they know the problems we're having right now. It's an easy excuse.
Now, the Nordstrom and Saks off 5th closings are in July and August and in the fall, and all of that, of course, makes them prime targets for thieves and shoplifters to get their last chance in. There'll be a lot of security, I can guarantee you that. Tom Baker, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Tom, it's such a big store location, so much space. Have they said, is there any talk at all about what possibly could go in its place?
Well, there's not there, but where the Saks off 5th is, the Ross store may move up to that location, but I can look at it down the street about a block and a half away. And other than that, there are a lot of empty stores here. In fact, we're standing in the cubby hole of one, but on this whole side of the street, there are a lot of stores here. Now, a lot of that is from the pandemic, and a lot of that has to do with the economy rather than the street life here. But the truth is that this is a pretty tough place to be. There are a lot of people that need help, and they obviously aren't availing themselves of it. Kind of a bad situation, but for San Francisco, when you consider that the cable car turnaround is literally just up a few blocks, or not even a few blocks, a few steps from here, it really makes a bad impression on people.
Yeah, it is sad to see those stores go. Such a big part of that part of downtown area. Tom, thank you. Yeah. State Senator Scott Wiener posted reaction on Twitter. He wrote, in part, Nordstrom closing, horrible and tragic, but long in coming. Nordstrom closed Stonestown store in 2019, reiterates we must reimagine downtown San Francisco. Everything must be on the table with mix of housing, office, retail, nightlife, even replacing some buildings with buildings that work. He added that the current conditions are untenable for San Francisco's future success. Another major retailer has announced it's also closing a downtown San Francisco store later this month. The Anthropologie store on Market Street across from the Westfield Center is closing its doors on May 13th, a week from Saturday. The retailer has several other Bay Area locations, including in Berkeley, Corte Madera, and in Walnut Creek.